Hey, what's happening, everybody? I meant to do this a little bit earlier last week since the Death Stranding trailer's been out since, what, like Tuesday or Wednesday, something around there. I tried doing it on my Twitch stream, which you can hopefully find the link for up there. That didn't work out too hot since the audio levels for, like, everything was awful. That didn't work out at all. I ended up getting drowned out the whole time. So, even though it's a little late, and I've watched it a few more times, let's give some impressions anyways, because I do have a little bit to say about this trailer. We're gonna do this thing live, man, so let's just try it out. Get it going right now. Let's throw baby again. You're gonna trip out on his hallucinations. Can you imagine that? Ooh. Baby hallucinations. BB? BB baby. Sell that as a line of toys. I'm Mads Mikkelsen. I'm in literally everything these days. Oh, I thought he was going to do Bird of Prey there. I'm pretending that... I don't know. Oh, blurred out face. Oh, look, it's the Master Cycle Zero. JK.
You can make America whole. No, America's finished.
I'm Norman Reedus. I'm not more Solid Snake, but I kinda am.
Humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country.
You sure this isn't Metal Gear Survive?
We do. Alone, we have no future.
Bridget,
Whatever.
President of jack shit.
That line doesn't seem to go with what she had just said. I mean, we were in the White House there, obviously. Todd Bridges. Sure he's not Solid Snake? It's an upgrade to the sneaking suit. I mean, I'll admit, this is a very good looking game. It helps that they have a very good engine this time around. Granted, the Fox engine wasn't, a slouch in anything. But, like, looking at the animations, you can tell this is a Kojima game. Looking at the UI, you can tell. You want long ladders? We got long ladders for you. Oh. Yeah, like, even activating stuff there and the walking animation. All they really did was change engines, because it has a very Phantom Pain vibe to it.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge Knot City.
What a weird Edge Knot City. Garlic Knot City.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo demons.
Oh,
Militant
I
separatists.
still don't like that name.
I've heard of them.
I know it's not meant to be anything bad. It just... I think it's Kojima using the English language, and he's like, this makes sense, but when you actually say it, it doesn't.
Extremists like the demons everywhere. Plotting in the shadows.
You weirdos. See, man, if you had a horse, you'd be great. And less stuff on your back. This definitely gives me a Phantom Pain vibe, and this also gives me, like, them rolling up in that vehicle and getting dropped off. That gives me a very Final Fantasy 15 vibe to it as well. But yeah, MGS5, the combat, the running, a lot of it. I don't think they would have reused assets because they would have never been able to. Konami wouldn't have given that. But it does still feel like Phantom Pain. Hopefully combat's fun. They only show off a little bit. In vehicle control, hopefully that's pretty decent. That was one of my small gripes about Phantom Pain. It felt kind of odd. And useless considering you drive around in a Jeep, you're just going to get spotted all the time.
Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
Makes me feel like shit every time.
I'd feel like shit too. Why the hell are you using babies for this kind of weirdo crap? Those who stay connected to the past love nostalgia. This is just Kojima's way of finally making the ghost missions from various Metal Gear games as, like, this is the main plot point. Now it really makes sense. Run away, man. Run. That is pretty creepy. Just wondering, is there like any way to get out of there? It seems like once you get caught, you're done. Sam Raimi presents Death Stranding. This is funky. The first time I watched it, I'm like, wait, is he going through a Battlefield 1 scenario? And it's like, yeah, judging by those tanks, it's actually judging by those tanks, it might be. No, I think it's World War 1. Yeah, because it's trench warfare. Mads Mikkelsen in EA presents Battlefield Stranding. Yeah, you get a little bit of gunplay here, but not a ton. It's just, it's weird. Weird and creepy. A bunch of characters we don't know dick about. And a lot of Uncanny Valley going on too. That's one thing I can't help but notice. Sam Fisher, Cliff Bar, The Undertaker, Bret Hart, Mad Chocolate Gaming, that guy who's in everything. That was the Bionic Woman, yeah. At least we got Yoji Shinkawa. It's a better game for him to put work into than, well, it wasn't Left Behind. It was whatever that front mission game that just came out.
Finish what Emily started.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still.
Oh man, we gotta have more BTs. BT was the shit.
But at least we'll have hope.
Titanfall 2, what a great game. Long live the new Flesh. He's gonna shoot his head and your entire TV is going to explode. That motion was to my TV.
Truth of the Death Stranding.
No one understands the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh man, Call of Duty. It's so hard to form connections if you can't shake hands. Well, nobody likes shaking hands. Not everybody washes their hands when they get out of the bathroom. This guy definitely has not. He doesn't care. He's just like, check this shit. I live in an Orai Noriyoshi painting. I do like the skull guys, though. Those are pretty cool. Sally forth.
Covering the world.
I'm sure we're just not going into a dream sequence like Snake Eater.
Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again.
Humans aren't made for living alone. They're
Bullshit.
supposed to come together to help one another.
Yeah, meanwhile, as you're leaving him alone and he's
We as a
drowning
people
in
can't do
the
that. If
the
we
fucking La
can't
Brea tar
unite,
pits. Tomorrow is in your hands.
That's what we need right
I do
now.
like that as a
Not to
catchphrase.
stand apart, but to come together.
Right now, over
I'll
me.
show you the real thing soon. I promise.
I'm still a baby. I can't understand you, Death Star Man. You can just use a towel to wipe the oil off your face.
Will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want.
Babies on the Moon. That sounds like an 80s exploitation movie. So yeah, that's a thing. Pre-order now. Technically I already have. Alright, let's go over this just a teeny bit as it plays in the background with no audio this time. I am still not entirely sure about this game at all. You know, I was excited when Kojima left Konami and he got out of there because it was a bad situation for him as a creator. He needed to get out, and it was great that somebody like Sony picked him up and said, hey, here, come on in. You've had a really long working relationship with us. We'll get you off the ground. He got his team back. You know, he got his name and everything. So when they announced this game, I thought, okay, that's cool. I'm legitimately looking forward to seeing more about this in the future. And it's been several years now. I think it's been almost 3 years since this game was initially announced. And even at this point, we know more about the title now from this trailer than we did 6 months ago, a year ago. But honestly, I still feel like there's not enough. With the game coming out at this time, it's June 2nd when I'm recording this. It's what, 5 months? And it feels like we still don't know enough. But I'm going to give them at least this much. E3 is right around the corner. It's a couple weeks away from when this is going up. We'll probably know more. We'll probably get a gameplay presentation. Although now that I think about it, Sony's not at E3, so I don't know what the hell they're going to be doing. Whether or not Kojima himself and Kojima Productions is going to be showing this off, no clue. But it feels like there needs to be more information about it. I realize part of the mystery, the story is going to be a mystery. They're not going to tell us dick about that. And that's something I'd rather kind of get bits and pieces and let it unfold as I play the game and figure that out on my own. I think that'd be a lot of fun. As far as gameplay goes, I have no clue other than they said there was asynchronous stuff going on. There's no multiplayer, but you're at least going to be connected to other people in some way and helping them out, which I like that idea. I like being able to do things that may end up interacting with all the world's players and giving them assistance. Maybe it's items or giving a place to get the hell out of enemies' ways, stuff like that. That'd be cool. But that's what kind of has my hype level pretty low. And it's strange to say that, being a Kojima fan and being a Metal Gear fan for as long as I have. I should be more hyped for this because that's what I wanted for a long time. I wanted him to be able to do other things while at Konami that wasn't Metal Gear. You know, he had Police Knots he could have brought back and redone with a modern graphics engine. I would have loved to have seen a full-blown reimagining of Snatcher. He was never going to be able to do that. So getting him out of that work environment and letting him loose and letting him do something that is completely original, I was very excited for. But with such little information and what I'm seeing being interesting, but maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me, and I'm not able to get as hyped up as I used to about a lot of things. Because there have been a few games where I was just like, that looks great, and I either go to play it and it doesn't connect with me, or I just lose interest. Fallout 4 was a game I was really excited for. I love Fallout 3. I never finished Fallout 4. I literally put it on my shelf like almost 3 years ago and stopped. I didn't care. I got about 35 hours into it and I realized I just didn't care and I stopped. And that was not as much time as I spent on Fallout 3. Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, I should say, I got maybe 20 hours into. I have not gone back to it in probably 4 or 5 months because I just don't care. It didn't grasp my attention the way I wanted it to. And that was something I was hoping to be hyped for. It was something I ultimately kind of lost hype on, and I'm feeling it for this game as well. Maybe it's me getting old, I don't know. But I'm hoping that there's something more to it that will just legitimately grasp my attention and pull me in, because I do want to get pulled in, and I want to see this game for what it is and really experience it and hopefully enjoy it. Maybe that's just me be like, oh, I just want to give Kojima my money. They're getting it anyways. I already pre-ordered it. But now I'm starting to ramble at this point. But I'm hoping to see more of it in the future. I am still tentative. I think the game looks great. It does have an uncanny valley effect that I believe is hurting its visuals a little, but what can they do about that? They can probably improve those in the next several months, but with it as close as it is to release, 5 months away, this game's going to go gold probably 2 to 3 months before it's released, so they can work on a post-release patch, because I guarantee you they're going to have one. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll surprise everybody and this will be a really good game. Hopefully there's some meat and potatoes to the gameplay that will keep people around and want them to play. Maybe they have a post-release idea of what they want to do. Not a clue. We'll just have to wait and hope that he surprises us and we got a good game out of it. But that's it for me for now. Hopefully, what do you think about it? that's a good question. Those of you watching out there, what do you think of this trailer? What have you thought about the game and what they've shown off so far? Put it down in the comments below and let me know what you're thinking. Since I think everybody knows it looks great, but whether or not they're excited about the game, whether they care, tell me. I'm hoping to get some ideas, and maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm just getting old, I don't know. But if you like content like this, let me know in the comments as well. Give me a like and a subscribe. Maybe I'll do more impressions, because hopefully if they do something for E3, I can do a follow-up video to this and we can discuss some of the finer points of the gameplay, should we learn any. But that's it for me now. Thank you very much to everybody out there watching, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.